Cool, but you're female. How does that happen?
It does happen. Kinka normal because basically this was elhambela phambili umuntu wesilisa. So it's a man, so umkhulu. Not saying that ugogo akekho ugogo khona, but someone who says do this and it happens umuntu wesilisa. So it's umkhulu.
Umkhulu wakho.
Exactly.
Okay. So we are going deep.
Yeah, go deeper, Baba.
Okay. In the background, you said celebrity Sangomas, they misrepresent Ubungoma.
Yeah.
They paint it in a negative light.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. First thing, celebrities give out
Yes.
and then they have knowledge, right? So instead of teaching the right things to, especially I want to we all gifted in a different way.
Yes.
Okay? Not necessarily I have a calling, I need to go to Asagome. No, I can have a calling and in Twasa Amash as well. So I need guidance, I need a mentor from someone who has knowledge, right? But then now they intend to expose the darkness of the calling. Not the positive one, not teaching us what is right, but exposing in fear. I understand.
So it's secret.
Yeah, it's secret. Mind you, we used to our Sangoma, you used to run away.
Yes.
And because that's what they tell you,
exactly.
Like those bedtime stories and stuff. How when Sangoma, you must look the other way. You might run for your life.
Not in a bad way, but they knew Uguti isn't as a lie, a patient at sacred. I understand. So back in the days, things were different. Now we are in a new generation.
Yes, now there's social media
exactly.
now.
Now I need to show people I was at the waters. I understand. I understand. And
so that sacred process with today's age, it's no longer as sacred as it's supposed to be because it's being advertised as something that's used for clout.
But who's responsible for punishing those people who expose these secrets?
Basically, so what you do, you get consequences from your own elders.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. We are not gifted in the same way.
Yes.
We are all called Mara in a different purpose, different elders. I understand.
Yes.
What works for me won't work for you.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
Now they would agree and say okay, go get to Tamaya and go teach other people about those things. I was given access, right? Which means it's a good thing that I'm doing.
Yes.
But then when I just go there and expose without even asking.
Or can I tell people about this?
Exactly.
So you must ask.
Yes.
Do everything.
Yes.
You ask.
Everything.
Because I see it's like going to your grandparents' house now and say there's food in the fridge that you want to eat, but you don't know who it belongs to. You don't just take it and eat it. We are booze.
Exactly.
Yes. Same thing.
Same thing. It's the same concept.
Ubungoma is being painted as a very dark thing. That's what you are saying. But it's not.
Lately, let's go to TikTok. It's a war between Christianity, between
it's a war between abazalwane and people that have a gift, because abazalwane, they don't believe in ancestors, even though there's like conversations that say that Jesus is an ancestor himself. So technically they are also practicing izinto zabadlozi.
Okay, let me take you back to something. I was once reading a Bible and I came across this verse talking about offering sacrifice. So now in the Bible, I think it's Genesis if I'm not mistaken, where it says you can take any animal and sacrifice it for God.
Yes.
I understand. But Rona hareta in Rona har sacrifice.
It's a demonic thing. They see it as demonic when it's not only is it our culture, but two, when we are doing something for our parents, it's necessary. And even with, like say they won't frown upon it if it's for like a wedding or
And you sacrifice. Aren't you
Exactly.
sacrificing? Phela masishada nakitsa isibongo sakho nake wamalazi uthatha
You're
isibongo sakho.
sacrificing your ancestors.
Siyabatshela ukuthi uyaphuma from
and
this
she's
house.
going to this one.
She's taking another singing.
So that's a sacrifice.
Exactly. You are pleased.
But also, while you are so manshatane, while you are telling your ancestors that you are changing your name and you are becoming a part of this family, and you are asking them to protect you while your husband's ancestors welcome and protect you as well. That process on its own, for them to recognize that you are getting married to someone and that person's ancestors are going to protect you, it doesn't mean ukuthi
Oh, as long as you talk to them.
as long as you talk to them,
If
and
you
they're
don't consent with them, they will feel betrayed.
not only that, you will be punished one way or another.
Create havoc.
Like, you are asking for spiritual hell when it could be avoided.
How serious is ubungoma?
Very serious. Very, very serious. And then it's the most painful, depressing.
Depressing?
Yeah.
For someone who's like initiating and stuff.
No.
For everyone.
As soon as you find out when you are spiritually gifted, you change.
Like, yeah.
You're no longer the same person.
What
like-
changes? Why?
Everything, your lifestyle, your friends, like even your family members, they change.
Because who tells you to change? The ancestors tell you.
No.
They know.
They don't. Automatically you change.
Automatically.
You're not even noticing that you change, but you are changing.
For the better, though.
Yeah, but before
In the eyes of the ancestors,
better,
yes, it's for the better.
Yeah, when I'm not one as a hell, I understand that, but then at the same time, acknowledge, okay, sharp. I'm spiritually gifted because I can see the dead. I'm spiritually gifted because I can see the past, the future, and the present.
So you can see the
Yes.
future.
Exactly.
So
like, as in your future and
it doesn't
maybe some
matter.
other
It
people's future.
depends. It also depends on the kind of power you have to be able to see the future.
Do you choose what you want to see?
No,
or you see what
you
they
never.
want you to see?
You see what they want you to see.
Here's a fun line, Let's just say I twasile, and then you come and consult to me, and then you're like, oh, Gogo, I'm correct, and then I'm unable to see anything. It's not because
She doesn't want to see
I'm a
anything.
fake person or I don't see anything. It is because your ancestors don't want to know anything from you.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible.
No shola. It was lamb. Yeah, it was in love. And then they communicate, right? And then they reveal whatever. That tiny thing, they can't reveal everything for me.
Yes.
That tiny thing, and then lately someone okay, they give me malaita and I'm like, okay. So when I want to 3 answer, you just need to go cleansing. That's the only thing they showed me. But when you have bigger problems,
When you feel like this is irrelevant in terms of trying to solve,
Besides
then do it again and I.
Besides that, I just help with that tiny thing to heal or to get closure. The next time you need to go to somebody else. Everything. That cannot happen.
I have so many questions. I hope people living there who are watching, I hope these questions I'm going to ask is the same questions you want to know. Is ubungoma witchcraft?
No, witchcraft is witchcraft.
Witchcraft is witchcraft.
Is witchcraft part of ubungoma?
No. Yazin. Gifts are complicated and there are so many, as much as spirits. I understand.
Yes.
So if when abakunika isikhwama sakho sobu thakathi, basically you are tapping on the lower vibration. You cannot kill a person and go after uyomthakatha. No. What is possible is that you can And then you go to a Sangoma sends that thing back. No, that's tipping on your lower vibration. You need to always be on your high vibration for you to always help people.
As a spirit, because as a spiritual person, your energy is everything.
Exactly.
So there are Sangomas who take advantage of how people are feeling.
No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is your energy frequency, it has to be high for someone, for Sangoma enye to see with you don't have bad intentions with your gift. If you have bad
besides, imagine me being a jealous person.
So being a bad person and also having a gift.
No, like I'm being a bad person. I'm jealous. I get who control when someone pisses me off, how am I even gonna be able to help?
So should you gonna tap to the side where
Exactly,
because you're already that type of person.
Yes.
Oh, I get what you guys are saying.
A gift, it's a calling.
But you said a gift. She said a gift can change a person. So let's say maybe a person is that type of person, like une low vibration,
you see,
can it bring that person to a positive side?
So you're asking if it can humble a person?
Yes, and maybe change perspective, your mood, and show him the brighter side of the world.
It is possible.
It's possible. But the possibility versus the reality of it happening are two very different things.
Yeah.
Which is why there's such a thing called spiritual warfare.
What is spiritual? What is the meaning of that? Spiritual warfare? Because it's not just Ebungomi. Even in church, they talk about spiritual warfare. What does that mean?
So, when it comes to Christianity, their spiritual warfare, their definition of spiritual warfare will be different to those who have spiritual gifts. So in Christianity, from my experience, it's more an issue of I'm going through something that is like, it's making me feel defeated all the time. No matter what I do to try and combat this, it makes me feel defeated. And then that feeling of defeat, you, whatever it is that you're going through, you give it to God to help you.
Yes.
And then whatever it is, whatever power or forces against you is basically what it's more those people with those with lower vibrations that we were talking about earlier. They are the ones going against you, and when you've given everything to God to handle this because you don't feel like you can as a Christian. Now when it comes to abantu batho ba moya, it's different because they pray and there are rituals that they perform to strengthen themselves and their spirits and the spirits that are guiding them.
So they don't just pray.
They don't just pray for God to help them. They also pray to the ancestors to strengthen their spirits and to strengthen the spirits that walk with them.
Okay, we'll be back. Yes, I want this question to be thoughtful and honest. As umuntu womoya, you are gifted. Is it true you can see dead people? And how true is that?
It is true. But also, how active is your third eye?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make a lot of different things. Honale, or one of them come out like see. Whereas you are in public, right?
So you can see them like your own ancestors.
Yes.
With your eyes like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, you don't have to be where they are buried.
No.
Okay?
No. And then there's this one that you can see them via visions, I can say.
Okay.
And then you can see them via dreams, I can say. So, as much as we are gifted, as much as we are called,
Yes.
I could be a gogo who sends. I can sense pain in your body.
Okay.
I understand.
Yes.
It can be a gogo who is a priest. I understand. She's called for preaching. I understand.
Yes.
And then there's this other gogo who hears voices. Yeah. Haboni mahawa I'm no. Iyako kai we so o tse candle tsa di so go tla loka so. Nalena a tswana. I get a sense.
And there's also those who pray for people.
Yeah, there's those who pray for people, and those who pray for people are more likely to feel what you feel.
Okay.
I understand.
Yes.
Like I can so okay, this person has sharp momoing, or this person only pain somewhere, and then I pray for you.
Yes.
That way, your energy, my energy taps on your energy, and you get help.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
So it's a whole lot of things that we are not aware of, and it's reality. It is happening. And as much as Ubungoma, it's taken as witchcraft.
It's not.
No. Even if there is witchcraft, but then Ubungoma is something that is sacred, guys. It is charity. December when they would just take a cow from the cattle mola,
Yes. Kill a white chicken. We eat.
We eat. Is it that a bad thing? I'll be practicing witchcraft.
It's really not.
It's not. But then because everyone we are forgetting the purpose of why we are here. Remember when there was a fight between Jesus and Satan? Satan was coming out of heaven, and then he came down from earth. Alright. So basically, it's actually yeah. So that's why there's a lot of things that are happening, and then those things they lead to money.
Money.
Yeah, it's money.
So money is the devil.
Exactly. Don't you want money?
Oh, I want money. I want money. Hey, I want money. YouTube, subscribe there so I can get money. Okay. A last follow up, and then we'll close with this one. Ubungoma is very glamorized. It's very popularized. As you, as someone who is part of it, Ubungo. As someone, as someone who is initiating to be part of it, maybe in the future. Where do you see Ubungoma in the next 5 years?
It's gonna be bad. Let's got 5 years. This is 2023. Let's say 2025. Everyone are initiating.
Serious?
Yeah.
Why?
You know them? Okay, besides this thing, fake Sangomas. Everyone, every child, every youth now,
That's what they think.
No, that's what is happening, and it is a purpose. Mind you, we are the 5th generation. I understand that. So, the generation before most times before them, by the time this thing,
Yeah.
Exactly. We used to practice and do whatever that we did before whites came.
Yes.
The whites came and it colonized everything.
And they destructed.
Exactly. Everything changed. Everyone went to the churches, even if we called. But now I we are getting or because I can't trust obviously my boo or whatsoever I'm doing a demonic thing.
Yes.
But now the reason why everyone it's not because uzotwasa uzoba inyanga uzoba mprofita, but then ukupusa idlozi lelo elinilahlile.
Oh.
You get blessings from your ancestors, am I wrong?
You're not.
I'm not. But what are you doing to acknowledge those ancestors? They come to you as a spirit so that you can bring back the lost generation.
What if someone abahlabi maybe kibo i-tradition yakibo abahlabi bahlabela ke imbuzi.
Ungabuzi family yakho from 3rd generation. Go back. Hence I said we are the 5th.
No, I'm saying like current. Let's say they abahlabi.
Yeah, exactly. And then
But instead they pray for the dead.
Prayer, it's not a bad
They
thing.
speak good about the family name. They do good. They build the family name. They go outside to the world and uplift the surname. Is also that another way of uplifting them in a way. He's doing good.
You know, for white people, okay, what am I just gonna say? It's that white people are very intelligent.
Yes.
I understand
Yes.
that. They build a family business. That's a family name. That's uplifting your family name, right?
Yes.
But then, what am I doing for those who came before me? Mind you, the prayers of the dead are the things that are making me today to survive. I understand. Not only that time we tabulate, those are coming in the future.
Yes.
What am I doing now? It's not affecting me, but it's affecting the people that are coming in the near future.
Yes.
So if I'm just ignoring everything that is going around me, what about the others that are coming? Obviously they're gonna get poor because they do not have the intelligence that I have right now.
Yes.
I understand.
Yes.
So it's more like you teach your generation. I understand. Something in my family, I understand. That's why now a lot of kids, a lot of kids and just like I can align with ancestors high so that they can come back in their house and do what's good for you. It's not always about no, I can be called
Just for acknowledging.
exactly, acknowledging your culture. But no, but who are we? Yeah, the person when you staying at your place, you are with your family, that is you. And you are suffering by it because avoid that. How people say how, and then what was
Any last words? Last words for specifically for people who don't understand Ubungo. Any last words?
Basically, black people, and I always say black is beautiful, black is rare.
Yes, definitely.
Millennial guys, you have the wisdom, you have God inside you. I understand. So next question is that do not fear what you don't understand. I understand. Another way, you don't understand, seek wisdom and knowledge. Therefore, you will be able to not judge, but then to what?
To understand.
To understand, to acknowledge when you are wrong, to acknowledge whether it's good or bad. What you don't know, you shouldn't fear it. Instead, because now, doesn't work like that. And the most spiritual gifted people are going through the most, guys. Like the most. And then when
must pray.
Yo, guys, tapelo.
You must pray.
Even now, when une ancestral calling, before you make sure what was just ask God if the people is feeling on. Manje ungaba nedlozi kanti bakuthumele ukuthi wenze ngathi unedlozi kanti awunalidlozi and umoya omubi. So basically
these things like that.
Yeah. That's
I don't want. We'll save it
bye,
for
guys.
another day. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gog. Goget. I'm thinking maybe you'll be Gog or something. You know, there's other names like very crazy names. You, besides your Goget is your name. Mkulu.
I haven't evolved their name yet. Maybe I think they are scared of me. They kids are famous. Of Kulu Ban. Yeah.
Hi, YouTube. Thank you very much.